Rankori. If you like my videos, please like, subscribe, and share them. Thank you and enjoy the video. Okay, today I'm going to go over the IS7 weak spots. I am pulling up information from several different sites. This is from guru.com. This is old information, but it still applies to Blitz. If you notice here, the lower front glacis, that is the main spot you're going to hit. Here's the upper front glacis. You only hit that if it's angled. The driver's viewport, you're going to bounce most likely unless you're face hugging. And you want to go to the front turret up there in the yellow and green right there up next to the gun mantlet to pin if you cannot shoot at the lower front glacis. Like I said, the upper front glacis you only want to hit if the tank is angled. And at the top, if you see the viewports on top of the turret right here, long distance shots at those you're going to miss. Only do that if pretty much if you're face hugging or closer. You want to shoot at the back of the tank here. Also, if you're shooting at the side here, you want to go here in the green where the tracks right there. That is the spaced armor. You will bounce there. Above the spaced armor is angled. If you look at this video, the purple here is spaced armor. Okay, you want to shoot down here in the yellow above the tracks. If you look at here on Armor Inspector, you'll see the different views of the armor, and on the side it'll give you armor values. If you hit the lower front glacis right in the center towards the peak, if you notice right here, that is the driver. You can also knock out their driver if you're hitting here. Okay, not always, but you have a chance of doing it. All right. If the tank's angled, you want to hit the right there on the upper front glacis. If you can hit right in there, you could possibly hit the ammo rack. All these are ammo racks that are being showed in the different spots. If you look here between the 3 and 4th wheel on here, okay, and shoot underneath that spaced armor just above the tracks, and you have a chance of ammo racking them. Also, if you go back here towards the back, the last dry sprocket, you can hit the engine. You go look at the back of the turret here, and you can hit ammo racks there. If you look back here between the second and the third and the fourth, or shoot right above the 3rd sprocket there, and you will be able to hit their gas tank. And then like between the front 4th and 3rd sprocket, you can hit their ammo racks there. Okay, in the side of the turret, if you notice the teal, that was the radio man and its ammo rack up there. If you shoot between the 2nd and the 1st sprocket there, you can possibly hit the driver again. Like I said, and this is Armor Inspector. It gives you the different views. Okay, and to track them, remember you hit the dry sprockets, the very first and the very last sprocket on each side to track. Okay, this is tanks.gg. We're getting this information, and like I said, if you notice, yes, it's 150 millimeters, but the angle on the armor is what makes it so tough. You want to shoot their gun mantlet if you don't have shots at the lower front glacis. This is spaced armor. You want to shoot below the spaced armor where it's yellow there. And like I said, if you go just above the sprockets where I told you before, you can take out the driver. If you go towards the back, you can hit the fuel. You can take out the engine. Go up there where it's orange on the turret, and you could hit the other ammo rack, the yellowish orange. But like I said, right in here, you'd be able to hit and take out ammo rack. Easiest way to fight the IS7 is from the rear. You want to shoot there in the green. This is all, like I said, these are good sites. This is a Tanks GG is a World of Tanks site. They don't have it on Blitz, but the numbers are still the same. They're using the same collision model for both games. So these are okay. Here's some video of me, and if you notice, unlike World of Tanks, Blitz, when you aim at the tank, if you can't pin it, every bit of that tank will be red right instead of just your reticle. I'm going to just do some views. If you notice when he raised up his tank there, the different shades that everything's turning. I am in my ST1, which has the same gun on it as the IS4. Here I wouldn't go for the lower front glacis, I'd go for the upper glacis, but I still bounced. Okay, now he's going back up. I'm going to go for the lower front glacis, even though he's going to be angled just a little bit. Okay, and he's just being my target for right now. He's not fighting back. There'll be some video afterwards of him fighting back, and he does beat me. But like I said, it's angled right there where my sight's at now. That's above the spaced armor. If you see the red line, the spaced armor's below it. I was close enough where I didn't bounce, but like I said, if you notice where I'm going for the shot above the tracks, I actually need to be further forward than I was. Now, like I said, I'm going to just get a couple more shots in, and I'm going to. I hit beside the gun mantlet there. I'm actually going to end up taking a shot on the driver's viewport, and I will end up bouncing. Okay, like I said, unless you're really close or in face hugging, don't do the driver's viewport. Go for the lower glacis, upper glacis, or the next to the gun mantlet. Even though he was angled just a little bit, I still had enough pin. Now here's where we're actually fighting. Okay, if you saw where he did come out there at the first, he was angled just enough for me to hit that upper front glacis. Okay, I get the lower glacis there, and it's going to be the end of it because he ended up finishing me off with the next test. I want to thank PK on Blitz, ratnaCSUF, and I've also got posted here the site Watt Inspector, wattgg.com, and Watt Guru.